Welcome back to the Student at the Game podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It's free of charge. So, this is our first episode of our 31 Nights of Horror edition. It's 31 days in October. So, we're going to, guess what? We're going to talk about 31 horror movies. Okay? So, in this episode, the movie we're going to talk about, let's see, it's an oldie but a goodie. We're going to talk about Child's Play. Child's Play. This movie here, I'm talking about the very first one, not that crap that came out in 2018 or whatever, but the first one. I mean, this movie here this is like one out of 4 or 5 movies that straight up traumatized me as a kid. Yeah, I'm sounding like Jamie Lee Curtis using the word trauma. Yeah. So check this out. When I saw Child's Play, I was probably about 6 years old, 7 years old. I think I was 6. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know what to expect because it was me, my mom, and dad, and my older brother, and we're in the mall. And normally, a lot of times when we go to the mall, after we go to the mall for a little bit, we'll go catch a movie. And I'm like, oh, okay, what movie we going to go see? Oh, we're going to go see Child's Play. Oh, cool. But see, I thought they said Child's Plate. Okay, I didn't think about Child's Play, but at the same time, I had no idea what we're going to go see. What I did think was, okay, whatever movie we're going to go see, that is going to be a kids movie. And I'm like, man, that's cool. We're going to go see a kids movie. Normally, the kids movies is like, we'll catch those on VHS or something. I mean, unless it was like Ninja Turtles or something, we didn't really go to the movies to go see the little kid movies, at least when I was that age. And so we watching the movie, and then you see Andy, and I'm like, he's about the same age as I am. I'm like, oh, he wants a good guy doll for his birthday. What a coinky dink. I want a My Buddy for Christmas. Man, man. And I'm like, okay, I like how this movie playing out. Little boy, he just wants a good guy doll, which is just like me. I wanted a My Buddy toy. I didn't call it a doll, but a My Buddy. But as I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, this doesn't seem like a kid-friendly movie. And then next thing you know it, the doll is killing people. That scared me. That scared me. Like with this movie here, check this out. That whole scene where Chucky killed the babysitter, Andy's auntie, I believe, or his mom's friend or whatever. Okay, she was like an aunt. I'm like, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting this. And I'm like, I don't know if I can take this. I do not know if I can take this. And and I couldn't take it. Okay. It was like middle of the movie, the scene where Chris Sarandon, okay, he's a detective on the case. Of course, he didn't believe Andy's mom. He didn't believe Andy about the doll, right? That whole scene where Chucky is jabbing that knife up under the seat while he's driving. Oh man, I was jumping up and down out of my seat thinking the knife is coming up on me. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I was just screaming and screaming. And my brother is laughing at me. And it got to the point where my parents, they went ahead and they said, all right, let's go. Let's go. And the thing about it, prior to that movie, like you put on a Michael Myers movie, I can handle it. It didn't scare me. Jason didn't scare me. Freddy Krueger didn't scare me. Texas Chainsaw. None of those movies frightened me. Okay, because in those movies they didn't go after the children. Well, Freddy went after kids, but they were teenagers. He didn't go after the younger ones my age. So I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. And then I'm like, oh, Chucky's trying to get Andy. Let's say I was 7 years old when I watched that movie at the movies. I wasn't able to watch that movie in its entirety until I was 10 years old. And my brother used to tease me, be like, yeah, I'll go get Chucky on you. And then I would just shut up until I finally conquered my fear and I finally watched that movie. And then I realized, you know what? I'll kick the living crap out of Chucky. I got a bat. Boom! I'll send him flying away. Okay? And plus, I got my Ninja Turtles, my G.I. Joes, my Transformers. They have my back. Okay? All right? With my action figures having my back, it doesn't matter who's against me, Chucky. What's up? But after watching the movie in its entirety, I mean, one of the like another scene that still creeps me out to this day even as a grown man, is the whole scene where the mom, where she's trying to get the doll to talk, and the doll would not talk. And then when she finally said, "Oh, if you don't speak, I'm gonna put you in the fire. I'm gonna burn you." And that's when he turned around and he was like, "You stupid witch! I teach you to mess with me." And he was just screaming at her and stuff. And to this day, I'm not gonna lie, that scene still creeps me out. I can watch it, but I'm like, that is a creepy scene, man. That is like, that's a classic. That I think that's a classic horror scene, man. It is. But who would have thought that back in the day? I know I didn't as a kid. That, man, how many movies Chucky have? About 10. And he also has a show, which the new season 3, comes on today. I mean, so like, man, like Chucky is up there with the Wolfman, Dracula, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, Leatherface, all of them. He's iconic. He's iconic, Ghostface, he's iconic. But yeah, that's one of my favorite horror movies to watch. The second one, the third ones, none of them scared me the way the first one did. None of them, because I can read. It was too many parallels, man. Oh, and yeah. By the way, of course, when I went home, I scratched off that My Buddy doll for Christmas. I no longer wanted that. Matter of fact, I think after the Chucky movies, I think they got rid of the My Buddy dolls. Because apparently I wasn't the only kid that felt that way, right? Like, why buy that when after you see Chucky? So I don't know. Maybe people who made Chucky, maybe they had beef with whoever made My Buddy dolls or something. I don't know. But anyways, this is one of my favorite movies. Scale to 1 to 10. I mean, I give that movie a 9.5. I give it a 9.5. Some days I'll give it, you know what? I give it a 10. Child's Play 1 is a 10 for me. It's a 10 for me. But that's all I got for you tonight. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Share your thoughts in the comment section. And what do you think about Child's Play, the original one, not that crap that came out in 2019? All right. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Student of the Game Podcast, 31 Nights of Horror. Peace out.